Good evening. Welcome to round 10, as I've been informed by the corrected stream, of ARL Academy Division at Imola. I'm your host, Nordal. Tonight I will be joined by Kev the Gardener sooner or later, and hopefully we've got the right standings up on screen. Looking at having a quick squiz and seeing Haas on top of the constructors and the drivers. Josh leading the way, and we've already got drivers out on track, so we'll attempt to transition, show you guys what's going on. A little bit quicker than last time, where may or may not have left the standings on screen for a large part of qualifying. But not today, baby. Looks like first over the line will be, oh no, that's, yep, Yentes. Leading the way for Alfa Romeo. Nah. Here and Joe is capable of a 1:14.8, so keep an eye out for Joe. Taz a bigging her up in the chat. And I hope I'm loud enough. If I'm not, please tell me soon. And Kev the Quiet. Hopefully we'll be hearing his soothing tones sooner or later. Yentes able to safely navigate that very first corner, but he's abandoned a lap here. Looks like behind him, who's gone through the? Oh, it's a Haas. Could be Joe. It's not Joe. Must be Beladat.
Beladat.
Beladat order.
Acknowledge.
And yeah, for those who are wondering, it's Kev the Gardener. How you doing, mate?
Not bad. I unplugged my thing and plugged it back in again and it sounded nice again, but then it sounded a bit weird.
I don't know what to tell you about that one.
I gotta go back to Kmart. I don't know why I've gone from my safe zone.
Yeah, I should know better than to mix it up.
I should have. No. We got a couple of new races out tonight. Your boy Cappy's new.
Yeah. Who is your boy Cappy? Any insight on him? Do we know anything about him?
As I just said, I'm pretty sure he's new. He's just joined.
Has he raced before? Is he from Australia? I don't know. Like, do we know? Is he just a mystery figure? Does he have a good time trial?
He's got a time trial that suited him to the Academy League. I believe he might be HK's mate.
Oh yeah, we just crossed the line now. 1:18.1.
Rapid. What can you do around here?
No idea. I haven't done a practice lap yet. I really should get on that. I had a busy weekend.
Busy. Taz is probably putting down 113s around here. Elite pace from Tazza.
Yeah, we had his hot lap up on screen before. Missed the action. Jump over the Mercedes of Hazard. Oh my god! The commentators curse immediately! Hazard! Forgetting, I assume his controller or something has come undone.
I'm just saying.
It's an absolute disaster for Hasselhoek. He's done as Sergio Perez done and gone straight on into a wall in qualifying. And only one Mercedes driver tonight. We're missing a Bulldogs. Missing a couple of drivers actually. Only 16 out on track right now.
Hazard did say that he having pedals issues, so he's on his controller tonight.
I think he's having controller issues too.
Soccer Thomas has rumbled over the sausages there.
Yeah, still an outlap Soccer Tom. Should probably be watching someone who's about to cross the line. HK. Nope, on a hot lap, but nowhere near the finish line just yet. Freed Slim Shady, another guy we know has got pace on a hot lap. And
How hot?
I don't know, it could be the hottest. We'll be expecting to see him up near the top, I think, based on previous expeditions.
Could be lukewarm. Could be scalding. You never know with Shady. Where's he gone? Oh, he's still. Someone's
Oh,
gone. At what?
he's around, so the commentator's curse still strong.
Good on you.
That's two from, I don't know how many we've watched now, but we've got a couple of them. Let's get back
I mean,
to,
apparently Joe's had a power outage.
yeah, well, he's lucky he's had a good time straight off the bat, isn't he?
HK's on a purple sector too. He's on fire.
Yeah. Should just make his way through the final few corners here. We'll see if he can keep it clean. And he cannot.
He hasn't invalidated though.
No. Well, I think he's probably cost himself some temps there. Yeah, only enough for P11 in the end.
Some Shady's coming around the last corner. Let's see what he can do.
And that will not be a
Oh,
flaming hot lap
135.
for... Yeah, that was a lukewarm lap at best.
Has he been watching your hot laps?
Yeah, I told him everything he knows.
135. That's you at the electric kart track kind of pace.
Maybe he's been watching the Mercedes do 2 warm-up laps on the track and he thinks he needs that too.
You're doing the double.
I don't know. Looks like it. He's up on his previous time, but that's not necessarily a massive feat right now. Yento's going P2 as well. Miss that
One thing
one.
with the smaller grid, there's more guys. Like there's 10 guys locked on their tyre choice, and then only the 6 guys that qualify out of the 10.
Yeah. And if Soccer Tom gets his way, there might be even less of them starting on the softs. And Shady going very wide there through the chicane, but he's not invalidated. Looks like it's gonna be quicker than his previous lap
Good
still.
angle. That's a good angle over the hill. It's given me. Let me check the stream see if it's giving you that angle. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That's one of the best angles I've seen.
Cody's camera direction unmatched.
The trees in the background. Sight for sore eyes. Still only good enough for
Yeah, wasn't
What's going on? That bug
a
must be
banger.
that purple sector bug must be having a field day in sector 2 at the moment.
Yeah, maybe. So, bit of
Name
medium pace action from Soccer Tom. We'll see if he can squeeze some pace out of him. If he can get a top 10 on them, he'll be probably feeling pretty good about his racing prospects. We haven't seen a lot of safety cars here in recent weeks in Academy Division. Everyone's been keeping it very clean.
Nameless is on a hottie. He's a quarter of a second up, which will put him into around about P2 if he can hold it together.
Just coming through the final section now over the hill. Yeah, that is a beautiful shot, isn't it?
That is nice.
Some of the finest action I ever did see. And Nameless guy not using the whole track, but not using the whole runoff either, like some drivers we've seen, and quick enough to take P2 from Yentes by
Nice.
1,000th of a second. And Yentes himself only a 100th ahead of On Green Yoshi.
That was a good prediction from me though. I said that if he kept on that, he'd be good for P2. Where is he?
Alright, settle down, mate. Don't hurt yourself patting yourself on the back.
Sometimes you just need a bit of proof. That camera angle on who have I got that going over? That's on you. Soccer Tom. I can't get over that. That's the best I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And on the stream, it looks better than it does on my screen. Because of your computer.
That's a sad tale.
Soccer Tom into 12th on the meds. What does he need? He only needs an extra. Give him half a second and he's in the 10 on the meds, if that's what he wants to do.
So just messing around the stream.
Don't know, it could be end of game jitters kind of thing. I haven't touched the game since my race last week.
A bit of a sad week. Bit of a sad week for Mercedes all round, I think. We're quickly falling to the bottom of the combined constructors.
Had Nameless just do another one? He's gone back to back and he's just. Yeah, he's gone back
Yeah, he
to
has. Looks like tyre not especially significant here.
Joe's power has not come back on yet, I'm gonna assume.
Looks like Joe is remaining in the pits for now, so I don't know. Maybe the backup generator will kick in soon. Do people have those?
Oh,
I
I
don't.
don't.
No. If the power goes out here, I'm down to candlelight at
Yeah.
best. I'll be sitting around a lighter, waiting until the gas runs out.
Let's hope my eyes adjust soon enough.
Oh, it's that shot again. Beautiful.
HK did his lap on 60 kilos of fuel, apparently.
So HK we think
Right.
probably has a bit more in the tank than that lap he's just done. And Etten Dash goes very wide at the final corner there.
That's what happens when you have workers.
Yeah. The chaos just spreading through the McLaren team. Kavaris. Meanwhile, Wandering Yoshi has apparently set a purple sector too, but we don't know if we trust those anymore. Um,
Custom at all. Everyone's purple. Everyone's got the purple paint out tonight. Boy definitely chaotic good though. I think that's the vibe coming from
yeah,
McLaren.
that's what I get from Boy. Kind of like I don't know, Gunther Steiner vibes. Like,
Chaotic bad, you reckon?
no, I can get Gunther Steiner's chaotic good. He's angry and passionate. He's like a certain gardener I know.
Yeah. I wish he had a garden.
Oh, me too.
If he had some hedges, they'd look very good.
Oh, have them nice and squared off.
Oh man. Don't tease me. Not so early. Who
It's
are you
my
watching?
aspiration to one day own a garden. I'm watching Yentes at the moment, currently sitting P4. Make his way through Sector 2, and he's nearly 4 tenths up on his best time, which would be, if he keeps this up, he might be looking good for P1
Let's see how your
provisionally.
predictions are. So you put him into P1. Let's see how he goes.
Oh, just if he keeps his rate of improvement
Let's
up.
see who's the best
I'm
commentator.
saying he
No, no, no.
will.
I said the same thing, and it came true. So we'll see who the
Oh,
best
yeah.
commentator is.
Alright, I didn't realise this was the competition I was in for. I would have brought my A
Everything is.
game. I brought my D
Oh,
game.
purple ticket.
Ooh, so Yentes.
He's up.
Maybe gonna come through good for me. I'll be real
What?
devastated if someone improves significantly right about now. Hunter Griffin goes up to P2 as well. Not very far off Nameless Guy at all. And Yentes getting a bit slidey
You
around
put
that corner,
man.
but keeps it clean, uses a lot of the curb. Makes the
Where's he
most of the
gone?
track, and he has gone P1. Ah,
Oh,
the finest of commentators. Knows which horses to back. Never backs
I
down.
think it's a
Doesn't
tie.
trip over the fence.
No. That's a tie because I won one now.
Yeah, but I call P1. Bigger risk, bigger reward.
But it doesn't matter. We called like we called permanent. You know what I mean? A call's a call.
Well, I'm going to watch Windows, who's just starting a hot lap for the
Oh boy.
Ferrari. And looking beautiful coming down that straight. Red car goes fast. It's just a times classic, isn't it?
Well, it's scientifically factual, isn't
It is. Bassing, I think we've currently taken out 2. Oh, 3. There's another one on camera.
it?
Windows not having a great time. Only a little off, but you know, probably not
That was
losing
like
them.
an extra level of cursing because we didn't curse it. Bass brought up the curse, and
Yeah.
he's kind of given the curse a little push in the back and said, "Come on,
Yeah,
mate."
we're not cursing anyone. We're just telling the future. Like, this was preordained. We're just very wise and good at guessing what's going to happen next.
Do you have any intel on when Belay Dat left the session?
Uh, I do not. He's in the pits, so I assume he's just retired. Maybe he just thinks he's done well enough.
He's happy.
Yep, he's done.
Oh, is that Joe coming back out? Yeah, Joe's back in.
Let's
His
watch
power's back.
That'll be interesting. Just watched Hunter Griffin come around the track. A bit
How
wobbly out of
much
that final corner. Oh, sorry, it's Nameless Guy I'm watching.
HK Racing is just starting a hottie. Hopefully fueled appropriately.
Yeah. He's just worried he's making it too easy if he takes less
Yeah.
fuel. It's going to be interesting to see how much he improves here. Winding his way through Sector 1.
He's zooming.
He's using a lot of curbs. He's driving the wheels off that wagon right now.
Nice classic helmet colours on that helmet of his as well. Good colour combo.
Not quite beige and grey, but
I didn't do beige and grey.
it's like beige and
Beige and aqua.
beige.
You can pull out your colour wheel. Oh, HK using all the track there.
Yeah, and he's 6 tenths
Yeah,
up on
oh,
his best
six
time, which
tenths.
is not.
Still gonna keep him where he is.
Yeah, not going to take him anywhere fast. He might get a bit of a tow here from that looks to be Joe
He might
on his
have
outlap.
got the under fuel.
If he's done it again.
It's happened to. I'm sure I've done. I've been like, oh damn, I went out with way too much petrol, and then gone in, changed tires, and forgot to change the petrol. There he is, HK up into 11th.
Oh, he's improved pretty nicely.
Good,
Looks
good
like,
spot, some people say.
yeah, low fuel for that last sector, pretty big deal.
He might go back to back here as well.
He's dumping into the pits there. And who have we got? Looks like Formal.
I actually heard from Tazza tonight that he said he's going to name a pizza in his restaurant after the winner of this race.
Oh yeah.
This is a nice little tribute. So we could have the nameless guy on the menu very soon.
Nameless Guy 653. Presumably Nameless Guy 652 was taken.
What's the 653 for?
So,
So how many
that's
pieces
how
of
old he
food?
is. His year of birth. He's, oh, Bevo
Oh,
there. Takes
hello.
P1. Big purple lap to his name.
I'm on board with HK. I think he's still flying. I think he's gone for back to back
Yeah,
here.
looks like a couple of these guys choosing to go to back-to-back laps here, and next guy over the line. This will be Soccertom. Will take the flag. Yep, we've a few guys taking the flag now, and HK able to improve slightly, but not any additional positions. So
He's taking the flag too, so
yes,
he's coming around here. I think Yentas is the other one. Bass Baby's coming around into the pits. And there's a Red Bull.
keep an eye on Wonga and Yoshi, who is on a fly right now, and Hunter Griffin. Big improvement there. Takes
Right.
provisional pole, so it looks like Wonga and Yoshi and Etten Dash invalid lap. Formal casting coming into the pits, so it's on Wonga and Yoshi. One man left standing to try and and maybe Bevo. Nope, yep, just Wonga and Yoshi. One final attempt to dethrone Hunter Griffin from his, I believe, first pole in ARL.
I
Maybe
have
not
to
right
say,
there.
from watching the Discord, Red Bull's probably got the best team environment going at the moment. Those guys are in voices, doing practices every day, and it's definitely showing off.
Yeah,
There's Yoshi gone.
teamwork
Yoshi's
paying off.
got that.
Wonga and Yoshi, not big improvement there.
There's a couple of guys just doing everyone's favourite thing of coming into the pits.
Yep, nice and slow, giving everyone a quick break.
Ayrton's lost a wing and he's still going to
And
come to the
gonna
pit stop.
retire. Nope, he's gonna make it back. His
No, no, no.
engineers will thank him.
He's going in. Bring it back.
So there you have it, folks. Looks like your top 10 will be Hunter Griffin, Bevo, Yentes, Nameless Guy, Soccer Tom, your boy Cappy, Joe, Wonga and Yoshi, Freed Slim Shady, and Windows. Rounding out the top 10. 16 races tonight. One did not set a lap in qualifying, so
As a Hawk, unfortunate. I think he's missed out on a hot one tonight.
yeah, I think his
But how quick he was going into that wall, he was on for a fly as he got past it.
and if this is you, feel free to just send it into a wall to retire at this point. Surely. Right, am I giving bad advice here? Like,
That's what I think
coming out of safety and quality.
you're allowed to just straight up retire from session on the track, I believe.
What? That doesn't sound right. Retiring on track sounds like a bad idea.
When the
Oh, right.
counter down,
I have no opinions on this.
I believe.
Right, well,
Whatever you're doing, the microphone comes good for me and then bad.
is that the case for anyone else, or is it just Kev's dodgy hardware?
Oh, it's definitely a downgrade. I've spent more money for worse gear. What's happened here?
You can get a quick refund, can't you?
Don't know. No idea.
Welcome back to what will shortly be a formation lap, I hope. And there we have it, formation lap. Hunter Griffin leaving us away, Red Bull 1-2. Fantastic place to be starting from for those guys.
Good start from the Haas on the formation lap.
We want to replicate that one. And it looks like Hazahawk's woes ongoing though. So if we do have any first time viewers, this is ARL's Academy division. We have 4 divisions, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, from 8 o'clock. Academy, Novice, Prodigy and Elite. Looking for races of all skill levels, you're always welcome to join if it's your first race or if you're a seasoned veteran. We've got someone of all skill levels for you to race against. Love to have you come and join us. And looks like there's a couple of seats free tonight. You might be able to snag yourself one if you're looking at these guys and thinking, oh, looks like my pace.
Recon, if you're watching.
Unfortunately, I don't think Recon's watching. Out in the wilderness with his caravan.
He might be.
It's in a pretty strung up field back there. So I'm pretty sure the game locks in your tyre heat when you get back to the grid, because if not, Hunter Griffin would be sitting on cold ones by the time the boys got back there.
These Red Bull boys looking good at the end of the combined constructors.
Yeah, having a pointy end to the season. Trying to swipe a few positions back off Haas.
I love saying a formation grid was just like 1st and 11th and 5th and everyone's all done up at a different time. Here we go.
And hopefully we'll even manage to get a camera from the front of the grid. I'm gonna have a stroke. Okay, here we are. Hunter Griffin will be leading us away. 5 red lights and we are off. And well, nothing much happening. It looks like Yentes going up the inside there. Good stuff. Him, guys, all over the road. Ferrari off. One Green Yoshi, Bass Baby, Belayed all out. First
Holy
lap
God.
carnage.
Bass Baby, One Green Yoshi below that.
And we've got a
Hazard's on the
safety
scene as
car.
well.
Hazahawk has not left the grid. Oh, he has left. No, he's just stuck in a wall somewhere.
He's caught up in this mayhem
He
without a
is,
win.
but he's
Got some DNF.
able to clear himself. And Soccer Tom too,
That was
coming
after the
out
safety
a
car
bit
come out.
later. Yeah, we might get a view of him as Hazahawk. Hopefully, makes his way by. And,
One corner and we've lost.
so anyone who voted on that safety car is probably feeling pretty good about their choices right now. Yeah, that was mayhem. Like Hunter Griffin and Bevo completely unfazed at the front. Like very clean start at the front. Yentes surprisingly losing a few points there. I think just running out of room trying to get up the inside of Bevo off the start.
Good point from Bass. I was just applauding the start. And then as I was about to say good start, wings started flying in the background.
Just for that moment, it all looked good, and I was in a bit of jostling for position under safety car here. A couple of guys swapping up and down, resuming their positions, and I assume we're not going to see any of these front runners pitting just yet. But Hazahawk unfortunately taking a penalty there, up to P12 now. Mind you, anyone who finishes will take points. Oh, and Hazahawk struggling to keep it on track, burning ERS.
Bomber castings going in. So this could be a lot of like damage. Your boy Cappy's come in.
Yeah.
Great Slim Shady's come in. I think Hazard's going to come in. He started
Yeah,
on
I think
hard.
Hazard's gonna have to come in. He's got no wing. He's barely got a car left.
Who started on hards too, so that's absolutely
Yeah,
obliterated strategy for
yeah, that's
him.
not what he wanted. It's the opposite of going long.
He's gone one corner. He
And
went
that,
long and soccer Tom Bass baby Green Yoshi. You believe that
well, I'm a bit surprised
though?
to see Joe jumping into the pit. I don't know if that's trying to change the wrong thing. I don't know if that's a strategy. Yeah, he's onto the hard, so Joe looking to not take any more stops this entire race. And we'll see how that one pays off from hards. Difficult to drive with. I have DNF'd here on hards before. Formal casting also on the hards, taking the same option.
Interesting. Yeah. We got a few guys on the meds.
Yeah, we've got. It's nice to see all three tyres in play. Not a whole lot of wear between them, and I expect though we'll probably see the front 4 or 5 guys building a bit of a gap in the few laps after the safety car.
I'd love to know what's happened on that start there.
Yeah, I mean, did anyone get time to clip that? I'd love to open that on a different monitor and quickly whack
I'm
that one
sure
on
I
the
saw it
stream.
in the. I'm sorry, I saw it in the background.
Yeah.
There's a Ferrari and an Alpine sideways. So yeah, that was your boy Cappy was definitely involved in it.
Yeah, yeah. I saw Yoshi going
Oh,
across the track stage right, and
yeah,
then
as it's come in.
hard stage left. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yente's choosing the pit. So interesting. Yente's looking obviously a mistake to not pit sooner. I don't know if he's
yeah,
taking damage under safety car, if he's running to the back of someone. Yeah, there's
yeah,
a new
yeah.
wing
He's
coming out
definitely
for him. So Yente's sort of bottling it a bit there,
not back on
probably.
stop too.
Yeah,
He's
going
restarting
strategy.
his race.
Looking
He's
to
still
make
in
some
front of
time.
Hazard. Hazard's lost his wing again.
Oh no, Hazard having an absolute nightmare on whatever new setup he's using. Poor old Hazard sticking it out so far, but struggling to keep up with the safety car. He's locked up and he's in the dirt and oh no. Oh, and he's around.
Fine. And
And
Hazard, we're
we're
all
all
great.
rooting for you right here, Hazard.
We're laughing with you.
I mean,
I
what else can you do? It's
wonder what
just,
he's. Do you reckon he's going to put some hards on?
yeah, maybe a strategic wing break so he didn't forget to pit.
He's locked up into the pits there, so
He's going very slowly here.
he's getting some
I
warmth in
think
those.
if he's on your device, he probably doesn't know where the pit limiter is. He's probably stressing out about every little element of this right now. And looks like he's swapping to a fresh set of mediums. And I've somehow let a fly into my room, so if you hear me go quiet, I'll start sounding very angry. You'll know why.
Have you ever seen that bug assault rifle you can get?
No.
It's like a toy. It's like a toy gun kind of thing you can get, and you put salt in it, and you shoot flies with it. You can get it with like a laser sight and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Pretty cool. Yeah, but
sounds
that knows what I'm talking about.
sounds like a good way to get evicted. So I'm watching now is Bevo choosing a
What,
pit as
what damage
well.
is salt gonna do to your wall model? Wake up, mate. Wake up and smell the salt, friend. What is going on here? What's happened to Bevo? Bevo's gone in.
Yeah, Bevo also taking wing damage with only one guy he could have run into the back of. So
It's his teammate, isn't it?
a bit of a tough time. These guys just following under safety car, maybe needing to leave a little more space. And we're seeing right now, nameless guy following as well, very close to Hunter Griffin. Obviously, we'd expect the safety to come in this lap, even though those guys haven't closed up yet. But
The Hawks retired from the. Oh, has the Hawks DNF?
oh no,
Absolute mare for Hazard Hawks.
yeah. So not big points for Mercedes this week with one DNS and one DNF.
4 laps of chaos to start out.
Absolute mayhem. We've got
It says
5 cars out already.
what's the word before penultimate?
Uh,
The third last.
I guess so, yeah.
The third last week on the calendar until the new game. New game comes out in a week for anyone that pre-ordered, bit over a week.
You're getting a commission, mate.
I'm trying my best. How many people are going to finish? That's going to be a good prediction.
Yeah, well, we're seeing confirmation safety car in this lap, so I'm not going to overstate things this time before we get to turn one. We've got dreams that everyone will make it
Who do
to
we watch?
at
I
least
reckon
turn three before we see another safety.
who do we watch? Someone in the middle.
I mean, I'm hoping that from the Hunter Griffin view we'll get to see the field, but it doesn't look like it. And Hunter Griffin slowing the field, as is his prerogative.
I feel like he's going to get
And
throttled up.
he is a little close to the back of that safety car right now.
No?
Yeah, it looks like a bit of throttle lock. A lot of guys sort of swerving around behind him. And we are off cleanly though, fingers crossed, touch wood. And all
Yeah.
the rest of it, Hunter Griffin with Nameless Guy right on the back of him there, looking hungry. But not able to get anything done into turn one. Windows hot on his heels, Nameless losing a little bit through the corners. You'd probably expect that with a dirty air.
Thanks, Tazza. Apparently the word before penultimate is anti-penultimate. I don't know if I believe anything, but we'll ride it for now.
We'll go with it. The anti-penultimate lap. Or the anti-penultimate race this one.
It's good to see the hard guys keeping it on track as well.
Yeah, it is. And Meg guy's still hot on the heels of the soft runners at the moment, so nice tight field. And there's a Ferrari round. That looks like windows at the
No
bottom
damage.
of that horrible little slippery turn. And Joe making the most of things there, squeezing through on it and dash. Now running in P4 on those hards, so this is exactly what he wants.
Yentes has almost lost it in the chicane.
Yeah. Yentez not quite able to get it done on those softs just yet.
Bevo obviously has pace here too with his qualifying, so he'll be
Yeah.
for the field.
And do
Joe's
you
made it
reckon,
up in fourth as well.
Yentez can, not Yentez, Bevo can go to the end on those meds?
Could be tough.
Interesting to see.
One great cheese. I put only sticking around you already.
Yeah, you see that.
Oi, Max Formal and your boy Cappy. Oh, Cappy's
Tangling and
he's lost a bit of wing. That's a curse, isn't it?
yeah, I think so. Bevo making the most of things. Moving up swiftly
Yeah.
now.
Wentos has put some hards on after his little moment. Yentes another set of socks.
And Formal losing out. Going too wide there, having a slot in behind Bevo, who's marching through the field now, running a bit wide. Probably taking a warning for that one, old Bevo. And look at Joe. In P4, closing onto the back of HK in P3 with those hards, so making it work. So
No, only 6 laps in.
it's a delicate touch. Yeah, it's a delicate touch to make those hards get past one lap of racing, in my less than professional opinion.
And once you get past them, you kind of get in the groove. And
Yeah, like once you get them warmed up, it's getting them going initially. It's the tricky bit.
top two guys got a bit of a gap. HK in third at the moment. DRS finally enabled.
Yeah, so that'll help Nameless out a bit, and Joe. Bevo you'd expect as well.
Formal's into the pits again. Must have got a bit of damage in that battle. New wing going on.
Yeah, he looked like he's going a little
Wake
slow.
Happy. Fresh new wing.
Field already spreading out pretty significantly here. We've got drivers spread all around the track, and it looks like, yeah, the guys in the front are continuing to extend that lead.
Joe's right on the back of HK Racing here, making those hards work for him.
Yeah, and with a little bit of a toe into home straight here, he could be looking good for a pass. And Nameless also right on the back of Hunter Griffin now, fighting for the race lead. Blue cars. And
Williams rebel.
Williams at the front of the field. Using a bit of juice, so I think Nameless will be going for it here. He's feeling hungry. He knows that toe is a lot of speed on this track, and he's just set a fastest lap as well. Hunter Griffin makes him go the long way around, but Nameless guy is fast enough to go the long way around. That was huge extra speed there from that DRS. So
ARL stopped the ARL, what's his name? Yeah, Hunter Griffin stopped juicing pretty early on, so
yeah, looks like he's
pretty
happy to just
good.
not fight that and maybe work with
Got
his
HK Racing as
fellow right
well.
now. Yeah, yeah. So missed that one, but further down the field, Bevo going off, trying to get too close to the back of Slim Shady, ultimately losing that second delta. He's probably trying to hold on to. And keeping a close eye on this race for the front right now, because it's be interesting to see if Hunter Griffin wants to fight back or sit in DRS for a bit and charge his battery, or if Nameless Guy can just drive off into the sunset.
How long the softs last around here?
We're seeing fastest laps coming up hot, but that's from Yentes, who's on 1 lap old soft, so maybe not a big surprise. DRS, some guys might be looking a bit quick. Hunter Griffin right now, not really using a whole lot of juice, if any, that he doesn't need to, and hot on the heels of Nameless Guys, so it looks like, you know, a bit of a
Whoop.
strategic,
Bit of a wiggle from
yeah,
Nameless there.
big wiggle from Nameless Guy.
A wiggle from that Hunter as well.
Yeah,
That afraid Slim Shady in the background.
anything you can do, I can do better.
It looks like a formal went off the. He's gone on to set a medium, so he didn't like those hards.
Yeah,
The Windows looks like he's struggling to get those hards warmed up.
interesting to see if Formal's got the pace here to fight Cappy despite the current tire disadvantage.
So Hunter's
He's using a
a
bit of
bit
juice.
close to coming
Yeah, Hunter Griffin able to follow very closely, and Formal casting looks up the inside of your boy Cappy, sends your boy Cappy round. I'm not sure if space was left there, no comment from me. I'll leave that one to the judges. But your boy Cappy falls down to the bottom of the field. I don't think he took any damage there, but he'll be furious. It's not what you want when you're trying to recover.
in. Welcome to ARL.
Hunter Griffin here, looking hungrily at the back of Nameless Guy, who is goes to the inside. Hunter Griffin around the outside, quick enough, and further down the field. Didn't want to miss this one. We've got Bevo on the inside of Slim Shady. Doesn't want to have to go the long way around. Forces his way up the inside. Slim Shady with that rear light flashing. Not much juice left to defend with. And Bevo continues his march up the field. Looking pretty good right now, Bevo, isn't he? Solid
Yeah, he
pace,
is.
getting the passes done.
There's a dash that he made the move on. Hey,
Yeah.
open.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, open. Oh
And
dear, it's a bit of space. Hold on. Give me 2 minutes.
no problemo. I'll hold the fort. So Hunter Griffin continues to lead us here. Alright, Flukesy. I gotta say, I'm very thankful to Flukesy tonight. He fixed the stream name, he reminded me to run the app. He's telling me who the right people are. It's I appreciate your help, mate. Um, it's like having a mum. Flukesy just like, have you packed your lunchbox? Have you remembered your DRS? Keeps the show rolling. I know how Dalek feels now. So, Nameless Guy looking to make a pass here. Not quick enough on this occasion. Hunter Griffin looking like he might have a little more pace. He's got no more battery though, so neither driver quick enough to break the toe on the other one. And Slim Shady barely able to get ahead enough of Ent and Dash, who does not really pull out of that corner whatsoever. And Ent and Dash has fallen down the order a little bit now. Those slightly older meds getting eaten up by the guys behind a little bit. And at the front of the field, Nameless Guy continuing to apply pressure to Hunter Griffin, who's looked really good all race, hasn't he? He's qualified well, he's driven well, he's soaked up the pressure, and he's just about to overlap your boy Cappy. So he might be licking his lips here, thinking about the toe he's about to get, or the free DRS, and how that will help him to defend against Nameless Guy. And See how this one pans out. I think that looks like a second to me, I'm not sure. Oh, and in fact, Hunter Griffin and Nameless Guy both choosing to pit there, and both avoiding a pit lane penalty, so good driving. And did worry slightly that Nameless might go into the back of Hunter Griffin, but does not seem to be the case. Joe right now on those hards, probably looking to go very long, leading the race. And how close is that? Hunter Griffin just barely holding the lead from Nameless Guy. Hunter Griffin choosing to come out on the hards compared to Nameless Guy's meds. We'll see if that's a mistake or deliberate, but Hunter Griffin will obviously have the pace later in the race, but maybe not immediately. And oh god, I've lost the drivers briefly, and it looks like Freeze Slim Shady there going off in the first little chicane, and bringing out the yellow flags. And Windows has DNF'd out of the final corner. And another safety car, so this is a bit of a strategic mix-up. We're down now to 10 races, 10 on track, and your boy Cappy looking like he's going to be able to stay unlapped here as long as he doesn't pit immediately. And I'd assume he's not going to do that. Yep, able to get back onto the field, so a bit of a reprieve for him. He's going to have to put in some hot laps to catch back up, but he will be allowed to unlap himself. First to the safety car, gets his way. HK Racing chooses to stay out, does not want the free pit stop from those meds just yet. Maybe take the race lead instead. Joe, on the other hand, cedes the race lead, knows that he's made some big positions there, and onto the meds, probably looking to go to the end, you'd think. Nah, most guys choosing to jump in right now. Next in line is Slim Shady. Yep, into the pits. And I think Yentes will be pretty pleased about this one too. Looks like he had some pace, but a bit caught up in the carnage at the start and just hadn't managed to get himself back into the mix just yet. Formal casting as well, choosing a change of those almost fresh meds. I guess nothing really to lose here. Fresher tyres is fresher tyres, and he'll be happy to go to the end. Good stuff. This is great. We've only got 10 drivers. I only have to use one finger to navigate to anyone. This is fantastic. But I have lost my co-commentator. He's missing in action. So pretty much everyone choosing to pit. The exceptions being, well, Formal I think has swapped from 4-lap old meds to 2-lap old meds in the pit lane there. And HK choosing to stay out, does have the race lead from Hunter Griffin on the hards behind, and Nameless Guy on meds behind. So it's going to be an interesting end to the race. So be curious to see if Hunter's able to hold Nameless Guy back in these early laps, and if he's able to pass HK as well.
Safety car, huh?
Another safety car. Yes.
What happened? Windows.
Windows.
Hard. The person
Waldos.
about hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't go hard. Yes. It's mischief.
HK Racing in the lead.
Yeah. So the only one to choose not to pit. You know if you're here. The only one not pitting really.
Sorry, I've
HK.
got kids that need to be parented.
Hey.
I need to mold their minds.
Sculpt them into the next generation.
You know.
When are they going to start
You know
racing? Get them an academy. See if they've got the family pace. Hopefully not for their sake. Yeah, moving swiftly onwards. So yeah, everyone chose to pit except HK. Formal casting is He's on 2 lap old meds, but that's just because I think they're the only meds he had. And sitting here watching his burnt Marylander takes us for a pleasant drive, and these guys are following very close under safety, aren't they? You can leave like a second or two, you know. You'll be able to close up once you get the notification that the safety's going.
The lights are still on. Is this one of those tracks where it's like a last corner? On the lap.
Looks like it. And your boy Cappy will be pretty pleased to see that. He's the safety's allowed him to unlap himself and swap on some fresh meds, so the redemption driver's on, and I'm sure he's got a bit of vengeance in his heart for whoever he encountered on track there. So we've got a bit of discussion in the chat over tyre strategy, which is good to see. Always more interesting when it's not clear cut what's best. Watching the onward march of Cappy here, closing up to the field, and he's going to be pretty happy here. He's probably going to get to the back of the field, nice warm tyres, do a couple of wiggles, and restart.
Probably one of the only advantages of falling back a little bit.
Yeah.
With the safety.
Falling back a bit.
You're up.
Yeah. Maybe, you know, just breaks your rhythm a little bit less, but he will have, you know, a bit more wear on those tyres from having to do a fast lap under safety. Don't think it's going to bother him too much. Net gain, big net gain. And he is back in the race. So, it's going to be interesting to see how HGO goes here. It's got old, cold meds.
Old, cold meds.
Unlike Hunter Griffin, who has new, cold hards. So
What would you rather? Cold old meds or fresh cold
I'd
hards?
rather be Hunter Griffin right now. But I probably not want to be either. You know, I'm not very good at restarts. I tend to spin.
Yeah, they're not fun. I was always losing the rhythm.
Yeah, that's my
Restart
reason
from
too.
He's back in the build up nicely.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing here. It's not his first safety car restart.
Letting the safety car get right back into the lane before he even considers making a jump, and he's off.
He is off.
Beautiful. That's how you do it. Clip that and put it in race.
He could have left it a little later to go, I guess. But yeah, it's a pretty good restart there from HK, and he's building it. Well, he's not building a gap, but he's definitely.
And Joe's got
Joe up the inside. Joe cutting the corner and bumping wheels with Nameless Guy, and Joe has the inside now, and these guys ferociously wheel bumping, and one of these guys is going to have to cede in a second, or it's going to be carnage.
Joe's sat back in.
Yeah, Joe going a little wide there. Yeah, Bevo around the outside maybe.
He goes up the inside
corner here.
There's moves going on.
Yeah, moves up and down the field right now. And HK right now is actually having a pretty good start.
He's almost broken the deal. Oh no, many more. Oh, good jinx, mate. You just spun him. Real good jinx from you. Really good. I told you. That's insane. Sorry, HK. Sorry, mate. That's awful stuff from me.
I was trying to be nice.
What you just done.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He was in first by a second, and now he's dead last.
By just under a second. And he's going to have to pit soon as well.
Don't blame me, where I had nothing to do with that. I'm on a no-name policy at the moment. You can never say looking good. You can never say that, Mortal. You can never ever.
Well, right now, Nameless Guy is going all right on the back of Hunter. Look, these guys have gone laps of scrutiny, and they haven't crashed into a wall or whatever.
You weren't say they were doing good, though.
I think I said Hunter Griffin was looking good, at least once.
Yeah, look what you've done. I'll check on Hunter.
He's leading, but the guys behind him on meds do look quicker right now. He's got a little bit of a train forming up behind him.
Nameless is zooming.
Yeah.
and Bevo, so it's a bit of a hard sandwich at the front now. Bevo's dropping back a little bit.
Yeah, Bevo, I think, would be hoping to close up to the back here and get on that train a bit, especially while his teammates holding up those med drivers a little bit. And it looks like he's maybe just dumping a little bit of juice here, trying to get into that toe,
Be
that
interesting
range.
because I think both tyre strats would be looking to go to the end here.
Yeah, I
When
think
to the
so.
hard.
And every lap those hard drivers can stay in touch or keep the med drivers back is a big victory for them. And you can see them piling up right now behind Hunter Griffin. Joe and Nameless Guy both wanting to go, and Hunter Griffin will have to defend for his life here if he wants any chance of holding P1. And
You might as well
already,
get.
Nameless Guy up the inside. Joe probably not happy there to lose out on following through.
Huh.
Hunter Griffin holds P2.
So I can nameless dude now with Freya.
Yeah, he's looking quick, isn't he? And earning a bit of juice, looking to dump Hunter Griffin presumably, and has
Very
done so successfully. Joe, look at that, right on the back of Hunter Griffin, hungry, hungry. Desperate to make this pass, and not really push too hard here. Nope, Joe keeping it clean.
Never doubt the Red Bull boys though.
Oh, well, I mean,
Ex-
at the end of the race, they're going to be looking strong, aren't they?
no more safety cars, they'd be hoping.
Yeah, and they might be in a position to play the team game a bit
Formal's
more
had
together.
something. He's had some issues out of the Kanya.
Ooh, yeah. Mayhem.
HK's still popping it out on those meds. He's obviously just thinking the med stuff strategy.
Yeah. Joe there goes straight
ARL
through on Hunter Griffin, almost immediately. Hunter Griffin's struggling a little for pace on those hards.
I
Looks
wonder
like
if he lets
Bevo
Bevo.
might be a bit quicker than him as well.
Slim Shady's just made a little move on Dash.
Yeah, and Yentes right now looking up the inside of Cappy, who's Cappy made a few places back. Obviously one on. Actually, he's just made a place on the guy who's spun, hasn't he? Don't worry. But back in the
18
race at
laps.
least.
18 laps on the meds, and there's been 2 safeties. Only 1 penalty so far for Et and Dash.
Yeah. And we'd expect to see them start to build up over the course of the race, but hopefully, that's all we'll see. Oh, shot over the hill. Bevo right now is right on the back of Hunter Griffin. He's lost 2 seconds over that lap to Joe. Joe right on the back of Nameless Guy here. So it looks like, I think we're going to see Bevo going for a pass. Joe certainly looking hungry. Juicing
Oh, here
right
we
up to
go.
the back of Nameless. And Codemasters, please. And Joe makes it through quite comfortably in the end. And Bevo as well, passing his teammate. Didn't
Please,
fight him too
Codemasters.
hard.
Please.
Just once, I beg.
Please, Codemasters. Joe's prone to making interesting choices slash mistakes in races. So
Here to hear
let's see
first,
what he.
folks. Yeah, so we'll see how Joe goes here. Nameless Guy is hot on his heels. And Nameless has been at the front fighting for 1 and 2, swapping positions all race. Absolutely great performance from him.
He's probably just dipped out of the
Just,
DRS though.
looking like he has.
Oh,
And,
he's
oh no,
just.
just
Wonder where the
barely able
line
to
is.
stay in touch, and that'll be a big boost for him back in range. But it does look like Joe having the raw pace right now. He's able to keep it clean. Able to build up that gap to the hard runners behind quite nicely.
I have to agree with Lemon. It's some of the best cameras I've seen on
Yeah, it is, isn't
Imola.
it? It's like, I guess maybe they got better at it as this was DLC, wasn't it? Was it? Did this?
Yeah, it was what
Yeah,
they
this
added.
came
It
out.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's action in the back. What is it? Your boy Cappy, Dash, and HK Racing having a battle for the ages. And HK is still just kicking along on those meds.
Yeah, and you'd think we're going to see him pit soon, right? He'll be pretty quick on those softs.
Well,
Um,
what's the window? Like, you don't want to. You want to have the most time on the best tires, right?
yes. Well,
So,
yeah. We all
is
know.
he wasting laps now on the mediums, not going on to the soft?
I don't know. I think the softs. We saw the guys at the start pitting after sort of 11 laps, so yeah, HK might just be
Really?
holding out for safety optimistically. You know, thinking maybe
Pre-pity.
it's a shot. The nameless guy once again just barely within that second by the end of the lap. Uh,
And he's draining.
yeah,
Imagine depleting ERS. Bevo's looking fine, though. 80, high 80. Same with Hunter.
yeah. So those guys on the hards obviously very different strategies, playing a pretty different game right now. They are a long way back at the moment, but with 10 laps, those tyres need to turn off real quick, don't they? Because at this point they already need about half a second a lap back to P1.
And Bevo's lost 2 seconds in a lap or two.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if
He
that was a
wasn't in
mistake or...
time. But Hunter's also lost that time, so
Yeah.
Joe and Nameless are just flying out at the front.
Yeah, the Med's looking like the better race tyre right now. Once again, the battle to see who can have the least ERS by the time they get to the straight continues.
Uh,
Neither guy able to really dent that gap significantly in either direction, so
How much longer can they race like this? For?
I mean, they'll just get down to 0% and then race like that instead, right? It's got identical pace no matter what they do, apparently.
They're doing hot lap after hot lap at the moment.
Yeah. So we expect to see tyre wear starting to come into it, but right now
I
Bevo is continuing to fall
HK
back.
racing at some point. HK's still not coming in. Oh,
Yeah, HK even making a pass there on Et and Dash with those ancient tyres. Oh, and
oh,
Joe
three
takes a
seconds
penalty.
penalty.
Nameless guy will be licking his chops. That's
Get to
exactly what you
arrest him.
want to see. Now Joe can just tow him along and everyone's happy. Well, he's happy. Joe probably not happy.
Joe always just does some stuff just to like make things interesting for everyone.
Hmm.
Lost all my timings last lap, but
So, it's a peril of
I
the
can
job.
see all 6, 7 seconds off out and dash at the moment. That's all I can see.
Uh, so you can look at the stream. I've still got
Fine.
him. We're settling down a little bit here.
Yes.
What do you reckon? We'll point our sniper rifle at someone and
You
improve it?
know what's crazy?
Uh, Crazy people.
I hadn't had Oreos until probably like 3 weeks ago. They're really good.
Wait, you never had an Oreo until 3 weeks ago?
No.
Oh,
So I started with the normal ones and I had some double stuffs. Man, double stuffed Oreos are incredible. And you can get the chocolate dipped ones. Gee whiz.
oh,
Big
there you
moment for
have
Hunt.
it. Oh, and HK finally
Okay,
jumping into
off
the
here.
pits. He's gone for the softs. Look at him go. So that could be a fastest lap sniper right there. This could be the least
He's
fuel
done it too
HK's ever done a soft lap on.
early. Yeah. Good old worry. Nameless has dropped out of the
He
DRS.
has, so that's exactly
Uh,
what Joe wanted, because I
I
think he is
reckon
quicker.
Lemon said he's panicking, but I don't know. He could just be taking it easy because he's got that 3 second buffer now. But
Yeah,
he'd like to be in the DRS, I
I mean,
guess.
yeah, I don't. I think Joe is quicker given time, so I think losing that DRS might mean he can never get it back again. But we'll see. Uh,
Never say never.
yeah, never,
Ever.
never. First guy's still very low on DRS, so the battle's still very much on.
You told me you really liked that movie.
What movie?
Never say never. You're really into the dance genre. You know, like Step Up and
It's never say
like
never.
you haven't seen it? Yeah, I love it. I saw the poster on your wall. You got
According to you, my
it?
house is just plastered with posters.
There's
I
vines
couldn't
here
put
and
it in
there.
next to a shrine of Lewis Hamilton.
Odd bands that you like.
uh,
Braid's taken Hunter at some point there. Tough Rablets. I don't have it. We don't have a crystal ball or anything, so we can't see what's going to happen before it happens, so we can get it on stream every time. We try our best. We try to give you good yarns. Favorite Oreo flavor in the chat, please.
is that flavors? It's just oh no, wait, the red velvet. Oh, they smell a bit funky, but they taste good.
Looks like Reb's offering a stream next week. He's giving us tips.
Oh, that'd be great. I've been looking
He
for more
says there's
streamers.
intervals between the drivers, but there's a lot of drivers to look at, which is the tough part, Reb. That's what they're trying to say. Sorry, mate. We'll keep an eye on Freed. Yellow
Oh, and
flags.
Freed has made it up to
Bevo.
third, and we didn't miss that one, so Bevo
Bevo's yellow
going off.
flags.
Yeah. There you go, Revlet. See? Thanks.
Yeah. Give us a sub, mate. Bevo's, that's tough. Has he missed the pit? Oh, no. He's he can
Nah,
get the
he's
pit. He's
in.
going to have to do a whole lap.
Yeah, Bevo was looking really competitive until then, so it looks like the Meds really proving to be the tyre of choice here, aren't they? Joe
Can you
continuing to
smell that?
extend his lead.
Can you smell that, Norton?
No.
I can smell the fastest lap from Bevo here. He's put some fresh softs on. He's got a
Yeah.
brand new on
That
there.
does smell like a fastest lap bandit, doesn't it?
HK's just done it,
Yeah.
17.5. I know it's in the air. It's around. Oh, wait, Tate. One of your
Strategic.
mates, Ned. One of your mates, Nordal.
Hmm?
We got a mate
Ah,
from
someone from the
London.
UK. Ah, good to have you here, Tate. Yeah. Glorious.
What can I do? He's in that
Oh, I
Stokes.
got heaps
He's
of
in
people
that
from UK here.
oh, hot lap.
They're coming out of the woodwork. We're
Oh,
everywhere,
gee
Kev.
whiz. What's going on here?
We're just everywhere. Brits love the motorsport, even if it's, not actually a
Any
bit of a
intervals
motor.
you want us to check out, Rebs? There's
I
not
wish
much
there were
going
a
in.
couple of them, yeah. It's, I think the closest race right now is that battle with Nameless Guy and Joe over that Delta. So Joe C if you
Where,
get it.
where a boy, hello from Kenya. That's why, that's probably why he's accidentally gone out on 60 laps of fuel. What he's saying where on that ping is he had little fuel. But Dash has gone into the pits. He can smell the fastest lap in the air, and he says, "I want a piece of this pie." He says, "Let me at it." Boom, fresh softs on.
Yeah, that's.
HK's not gone back to back on his fastest lap, so he's off the cliff already.
Or maybe just saving battery for another go. We'll see. And Bevo is,
Good one, Fabio Wishes. Hi from your mum. That's any your mum joke generally. Whoa! HK Racing has lost it. He lost it big time going after that fastest lap. Something else
yeah,
in the air.
in
He's
the
lost his head.
Carlos Science trap. Oh, and that. Oh no, not quite an unsafe return for a moment there. I thought Ed might be in some trouble. And, yeah, HK after driving so well, apart from that one little incident on the med, so consistently on those old meds, struggling on fresh softs.
Bevo's started his first flyer on those softs here. Everyone else is kind of spaced out and giving each other some room.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on the Bevo cam, I guess.
All purple sectors. That's what I like to see.
That's what Bevo likes to see as well, I reckon. Might even have
I'm
designs on
honestly
catching
shocked we still
HK.
have After the start of this race, I'm shocked we still have 10 people running. But
I know, it's,
what
if it weren't for turn 1, what a race it would have been.
can Bevo do here? He's still not even juicing. He's just taking it easy.
Yeah, that's just an outlap.
He's not done purple though.
Oh.
1.5. That's close. I think that's like, well, I think he's like 500ths off the purple lap time, I think. If my memory serves correctly.
There's a ancient trick
80
you
with
can
a
do
pen.
where you can show the fastest lap. Yep, very close to
What?
fastest lap there for Bobo. What do you mean, what?
Oh, God, there's so much interesting data that this gives us. Nameless is still within that 3-second range, just. But he's still in there.
Yeah.
Hunter just needs to get half a second back on Freed and he takes that spot. So the penalty game coming in here. HK is within the penalty range of Dash. And Bevo's flying.
Yeah, this race between Joe and Nameless has remained close all race. Joe with actually a really quick lap on those meds at some point. Nearly on the pace of the soft runners at the moment.
There's been a request for Delta and penalties. Oh god, a lot of wheelchair directors out here. Tazza would be nice to say it. Thanks, mate. You should see my screen, Tazza. There's so much info. Bevo's still not gone purple though. I don't know where this smell's coming
Yeah,
from, but
haven't seen him using any juice yet either. Maybe he's waiting until he's super low.
just trying to get those
Maybe
tires in the window.
doesn't actually want the fastest lap. Maybe went off the track and just needed a new car. But
Can you play
HK is on the rear of Et and Dash. Will be. I don't know. He doesn't need to get it done on track, but he might be looking to do it anyway.
Not much doing on my screen, Tazza. Boring. Boring Excel documents. Boring stuff. There we go. HK's in the DRS.
Yeah,
Nameless still just inside that 3-second. Dash with another penalty.
Dash probably unable to defend there anyway. HK making some pretty good inroads into that lead there. And right now, Nameless guy teetering right on the very edge of that 3-second delta. Look at that, it's so close.
The Hunter's they still got that half, but you'd think the hards would probably be better than the softs now. Ooh, Freud's gone very wide.
Yeah, and I've just...
Okay.
Oh, and
Oh,
HK bumping around Etten on his way through.
please, guys, please.
Yeah, that corner is an absolute trap, isn't it? It's very difficult to go too wide through there. 2 into 1 pretty rapidly.
HK's zooming. He doesn't care. Take no prisoners. Oh, Nameless is
Yeah,
the
he's
gap's
gaining,
up.
so we don't know. Not sure here if Joe's saving it all for one last hurrah. He doesn't look to be. These guys pretty identical on resources here.
I've been juicing the entire race. 2 laps to go here. Joe, another penalty. 3 seconds.
Oh
Yellow
my
flag.
god, Joe. And just
Oh,
as Nameless
Nameless is
guy
going
goes
around.
wide as well. Oh my god, Joe's gonna win it anyway after all that.
Oh, Nameless, because now he just needs to keep it in. No, it's 12. It's done. It's over.
Oh,
And
Nameless.
Freed getting the.
Devastating. The second last lap pressure. And Freed some shade. He's gonna go into the side of him.
Oh, no.
Nameless spins in front of
That's wing.
Freed, who's had a
Oh,
great race, and Freed all
nice.
over it. And Hunter Griffin right now brought back into the
The
mix. It's going
Hunter.
to be a fantastic end to the race. Hunter Griffin up into P3, right on the back again of
On the
Slim
ball.
Shady.
It's
And
on the ball.
Hunter goes wide as well. And we'll see
I
if
saw him
those
leading up.
hard tyres are on the pace that we've been hearing about, because right now Hunter Griffin still with P2 to fight for.
He's got the straight of well, he's got no penalties, so
Yeah, and
he's gonna get
that'll
freed
do
here.
it. Yeah, and he might do it on track as well.
I wonder what Joe's gonna. No, Joe hasn't pit. I thought he might pit just to make things interesting. Pit onto hards last lap. It's a Joe type thing to do.
Oh, and Hunter Griffin there as Freedsome Shady goes wide. Freedsome Shady may have taken a bit of wing damage and all that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and
I had to
Hunter
because he hit
gets
the side.
DRS as
He hit the
well.
side. Who did he? He hit the side of someone, didn't he?
Nameless guy went round in front of him.
God, this is a real race on for
Yeah,
the
for the
podium.
last lap, right? This is fantastic. And Yentes there.
Oh,
Goes
gravel.
through,
Freed and Nameless
oh
have
my
gone
god, there's
wide.
people everywhere. Nameless. Oh my god, I can't find the right buttons. Who's that? Freed off
Freed and
track
Nameless.
again. Freed just can't get a break here. He's up in P2 for a minute there. And Cappy goes through as well. Freed down
Your
to
boy.
6.
Definitely my boy, Cappy. I've always been on the Cappy train.
Our boy Cappy.
Yeah, everyone's boy. Look at this, Hunter Griffin back onto that hard strat. Big brain. Obviously not Weru on the engineering.
It only cost him 18 seconds over the course of the stint.
And Joe's rapid though.
Joe is rapid, and in the end he's going to
Right.
cross significantly ahead of anyone.
So Nameless could still get on the podium here because he's within that 3 seconds of Yentes.
Yeah, Yente's just taking a penalty there, so congratulations to Joe, a big win by a wide margin in the end. And Hunter Griffin comes round the final corner, ultimate corner I suppose, and juices over the line to a well hard-earned P2, and Yentes in P3, knocked off by Nameless guy due to the penalty. Nameless up to P3. Hunter and Nameless fighting all race, and
Very Cappy, P5. Good debut race.
Good debut from Cappy, and big recovery as well.
Survived that mayhem.
Yeah, breed some shady crosses for 6th, and just down the road, formal casting.
Well, HK Racing and Bevo are battling for 8th.
And I don't think Bevo's going to be close enough for this, but HK does have a penalty, so it's not going to matter. Bevo will take P8 from him, HK takes P9, and last over the line after a late contact and a spin. And Dash rounding out the finishes, P10. And yeah.
Good from Josh, power failure to P1.
Big recovery from, what, one quali lap and done really.
That was chaos at the end. I feel like I can just hear people typing their tickets at the moment.
Yeah, it got chaotic, didn't it? Ugh. Alright, well, we'll just be right back in just a moment. Just gonna take a moment for a quick drink and find some people to interview.
How are you, mate?
Good.
We're going to bring you in for a little interview ski. What do you reckon?
We are,
Yeah.
in fact, live again.
Yes.
So, mate, you qualified P1. You led for a lot of the race. You looked really comfortable.
Yeah.
Got to ask, were the hards? Was that Jeff screwing you over there, or was that your
No,
choice?
it was done by choice, but we didn't expect 2 safety cars in the meds to go to the end fast.
Ah, yeah, right, okay. Because yeah, we thought they might be coming back to you a bit towards the end, but that lead to Joe by that point was just so far.
Yeah.
And,
It was a good strat. I've seen the Red Bull boys doing a lot of work together. You're driving with Zakov and Impulse, doing a lot of practice sessions. Looks like it's paying off.
Yeah. You know, there was a lot of last lap chaos there.
That was insanity.
yeah, it was great from our perspective. We thought it was just gonna die down peacefully, and then there was like a riot on the last lap. It was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That was a killer drive. Really good drive.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll see you on the top step soon.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Alright,
Cheers.
I'll send you back to the hive mind. There we go.
Alright, who else do you want to talk to? Is Josh around? Josh is down in Haas chat. He might be keen to give us an interview after a pretty stonking recovery.
Here he is. Hi, Josh. How's it going?
Not bad, you.
Yeah, very good, mate. Good drive.
You want to call it that?
Oh, a win's a win, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lucky one. That penalty, that second penalty,
Yeah.
I shit myself, and then I saw it jump from 3 to 18 seconds, and I almost went off myself seeing that.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I mean, watching that delta in the last couple of laps, you're dragging it towards 3 seconds, and I think it got up to 2.9, and it went back down again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that chicane ruined me. That top chicane, just could not be consistent with it.
The main in sector 3 or the first one?
The top of the hill, the last one.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
tough one. You really got
Get
to
it-
jerk the wheel.
Really hitting them curbs right. But nah, my power cut out of me during qualifying.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah. Was not loving life, that's for sure.
It's never an ideal start to a race, but you did well given the circumstances and that chaos of the last couple of laps. Definitely watch it back. Someone's done you a favour to get back.
That's for sure. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, good race, mate. Congratulations on the win.
I'll
Thanks.
send you back. Thanks,
Cheers.
mate. Alright, who else do you want to talk to? What about HK?
Anyone involved?
I
in
want
it?
I want to have a chat to HK.
Yeah, go nuts.
But I have ulterior motives, but here we go.
Oh god.
HK, hi mate, how are you?
Hello? Hello?
Perfect. How are you, mate?
Who is it?
It's the commentators. What are you
Oh,
talking about? Who is it?
How are ya? Sorry.
Very good.
I used to
Very
check.
good, mate. I've just dragged you in for a little interview.
Oh, great.
It was a good race.
It was an interesting one that I threw away, unfortunately. I just got too carried away down in that double right-hander and just broke too late, and then it was all over. Up until then, I think we had a pretty good strategy, but I got the first time in my career ever in league racing, the fastest lap of the race. I'll just take that and say that's good enough for me.
That's a good strat. You always want to get that fastest lap bandit trophy by the end of this. It's one of the most coveted roles in the server.
Yeah, but I didn't expect to get it because there's some really good, really fast guys in this league, and yeah, that first lap, gee, there was some carnage on that. I managed to avoid everything, but I don't know if that was skill or luck, but I'll take it whatever it was, you know.
A bit of both. You'll take both. We were wondering when you were going to come in and get rid of those mediums.
The plan was if the safety car didn't come out, we were going to go in on lap 19. But because we were in the DRS zone, the boys were saying, both Apex and Werribee were saying, stick with the DRS because you're getting free time here. But which we were doing, but unless a safety car come out, we knew we were in trouble with going to softs.
Can you confirm or deny where he was in Kenya or Australia tonight? Do you know where he was? Where he was engineering from?
He's no fixed address. That's what I'm told. He's no fixed address. He's a man of many talents, and I think he's going for the record here in the ARL too, of the most amount of races and laps raced in the season, because he seems to be racing in every class at the moment, which is good. He's doing well.
Most
Is that where
penalty
he
points in 2 divisions.
He won't like that.
Thank you, mate. Good race. 2 more races for the season. And we're under the new game. Have you got the new game sorted? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait till it drops. I'm really looking forward to it because I'm brand new at sim racing. I've only been doing this for about 6 months. And I think that when the new game drops, because the car performance is going to be so different, it's going to be a bit more of a level playing field. So let's hope that's the case. Can I just say before I go, GG to you guys for the effort you do each and every week here. It's really, really good to go back and watch these races. And thanks to everybody in chat for the support last week too. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate.
Thanks very much, man. Great race.
I'll send you back to Weru, and he can tell you if he
I'll
wants
dob
to.
you in.
He's already heard it. Thank you, mate.
Ciao.
All right. Well, I think we're probably going to wrap up there. Fantastic racing to all who finished. Better luck next time to all who got caught up in the lap 1 carnage. We'll be back again tomorrow night for our novice division. Kev the Gardener himself will be racing. Look forward to some fireworks, and I hope to see you there. 8 p.m. Catch ya.